Hey guys, okay, so the topic is about heteronormativity, which I think Darren explained pretty well in his video. Can I just say your voice sounds freaking amazing, dude? Like, I just I just kind of smile every time I watch your videos now. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. But anyway, I think he explained it pretty well in his videos. And I hate it. It is like the one thing that messes over trans people so badly. I'm still running into problems with this. Like, basically, because people have this idea of what like men and women should do, they like inspect trans people for this stuff. Like, seriously, if they see anything that they think a man shouldn't do, then they don't think I'm trans, or they don't think I'm trans enough, or I'm man enough, because they have this set of ideas. For instance, my mom said this to me actually. She was like, I don't see anything masculine about you. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I know that I kind of look girlish and I kind of sound girlish, but that's not my fault. It's because I'm not on hormones. I can't do anything about this. And she was like, no, like your personality. And I was like, what do you mean? And she looked at me and she said, you're sensitive, and men are not sensitive. And I was like, excuse me? She's like, men aren't compassionate and empathetic and sensitive like you are. And I was like, number one, that's not exactly true. And number two, I'm this way because of everything that I've been through, everything that I've seen, all the pain that I've seen. I can't just be apathetic to people's pain anymore. I can't do it. It's not who I am. And she was like, oh, well, I was watching you and your girlfriend, and you were like laughing and joking and making dinner and cleaning, and a man wouldn't do that. Um, so I run into that all the time. It's like people have these expectations for men and women, and if you don't fit in that, then, um, well, at least for trans people, it's less validated. What even makes a man or a woman? What people need to get out of their minds that men have to watch football and drink beer and eat wings and play video games all the time, because that is not what being a man is about. Being a man, honestly, the only thing being a man is about is feeling like a man in here. That's all that matters. If that's how you see yourself, then great. You know what? I'm sorry that I never played sports in high school. I'm sorry if to some people that makes me less of a man. But to me, it doesn't. It just means that when I was little, I was put in dance classes, and I like to dance, and I did ballet, and I'm sorry if some people don't think that I am masculine enough for that. Going on a mini rant because it's just so in your face all the time when you're trans. These things that people just want you to do or expect you to do that you don't have to do. Um, you don't even have to dress a certain way, but it's just been drilled into our heads that this is how men act, this is how women act. And I don't see why there needs to be such a divide at all. And I do understand that some things are an account to hormones because, I've been studying hormones and all of this. And some things, hormones make you do that. Like, men eat a lot. I mean, women can eat a lot too, but hormones will make you hungry. Hormones will make you horny and stuff like that. Like, men are such pigs, blah, blah, blah. I mean, stuff and that stuff, yeah, it does account to hormones. But hormones don't choose whether you're not interested in sports. That is not what makes you a man, and I'm sorry. And rant. Okay, so the question this week is, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? In 10 years, I will be 30. Oh, Christ, I'm an old man. My birthday is actually coming up in September 3rd. I'll be 20, so. Okay, what do I see myself? I see myself hopefully out of school, because I mean, what I want to do with my life, I need to go through a lot of schooling. Like, I have 3 more years of college, like undergrad, Then I want to get at least a master's. But for what I want to do, a lot of the time you have to have a PhD. So I'm hoping that I'll be out of school. I'll hope that I got a great job with the CIA. I don't even know if you could do it that early, but that's what I would want to be. I would want to be researching and counseling mentally insane people, criminally insane people. Um, like if there's a crime and they need a psychology perspective on it, they would call me and be like, Shane, can you come look at this crime scene? Why did they do it this way instead of another way? And I'll be like, well, this is why. I would like to have had been on hormones for at least 10 years or 9. I would like to have been post top surgery. I would like to be living stealth. I would, I would want everything changed. Like, I would not even want anyone at that point in my life to know that I'm trans. And some people like to be out as trans and everything. That's just my personal decision. When I can pass all the time and I don't need to be out, I don't want to be out. I don't want anyone to know what is in my pants or is not in my pants. Um, that's where I want to be. I would want to be married by the age of 30. I am I don't know. I for a long time I was like, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I do believe that I'm gonna get married, and I would like that to happen. Um, and I will have 3 dogs. One will be a German Shepherd. One will be a small lap dog. I haven't chosen which kind yet, and then one will be a mutt. Um, and that is how my life is going. I will be living in a condo. I don't want to live in a house. I just don't feel the need to have a house because I never want kids. So it's just gonna be me and my wife. So we're just gonna live in a condo. A really nice condo. It's gonna look really modern. Um, yeah. So that'll be my life. You guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week.